Erica, Attorney General Andrea Campbell says crypto scams have robbed Massachusetts residents of more than $10 million. The Commonwealth now the latest state to target Bitcoin Depot, but people here are still waiting for any legislative fix or compensation. How bad is the problem of Bitcoin ATM scams in Massachusetts?
Pretty bad.
Attorney General Andrea Campbell says Bitcoin Depot, which operates hundreds of Bitcoin ATMs across Massachusetts, knew what was happening. Scammers used their machines to steal millions from people in the Commonwealth.
So their own employees were telling them something's not right here. And rather than refund folks their resources and make it easier, they made it more difficult. They didn't refund folks, and they didn't do anything to try to stop the fraud from happening.
The Attorney General's investigation found that more than 80% of customers who deposited $10,000 or more into Bitcoin ATMs in Massachusetts were scammed.
Okay, stop putting money in there.
Scam artists prey on people, including seniors, convincing them to convert cash into cryptocurrency and send it to them.
I'm hoping everybody gets 100% on the dollar.
The state of Maine is further along in its Bitcoin ATM crackdown. In January, it announced a nearly $2 million settlement with Bitcoin Depot that will be used to compensate scam victims there. Is Massachusetts behind on this crackdown?
No, if anything, I work closely with my AG counterparts in other states. We're frequently talking about complaints and scams that we get, especially if we're seeing a large number of folks being affected.
But Massachusetts doesn't have a settlement yet. Do you anticipate you'll get a settlement from Bitcoin Depot?
We will see. Obviously, the lawsuit is the first step in telling them that we are serious in resolving this case, and most importantly, getting the restitution and recovery that consumers want, need, and deserve.
Lawmakers in Maine also passed emergency legislation last year that immediately limited daily transaction amounts, capped fees, and provided remedies for victims. Maine is one of 17 states that have already approved laws targeting Bitcoin ATM scams. A similar bill is still pending in the Massachusetts legislature. If Maine can do something quickly, why can't Massachusetts?
Just because a state's doing it quickly doesn't mean they're doing it the best.
$2 million fund sounds pretty good.
Yes, definitely. We're not a business. We can't make split decisions like that. It's a process.
It's not clear when or even if the legislature will vote on the bill to crack down on Bitcoin ATM scams. As for the Attorney General's lawsuit, Bitcoin Depot tells us it strongly disagrees with the characterization that it facilitates scams or misleads users, and that the company remains committed to keeping customers safe while providing secure access to crypto. Mike Bodette, 5 Investigates.